Beneath the waves, something watches, something that moves, thinks, and perhaps even waits for the right moment to reveal itself. In this video, fishermen, divers, and bystanders come face to face with beings that defy belief, beings that shouldn't exist, yet they do. So watch closely, because the ocean is not just water and silence. It is alive in ways you've never dared to imagine.
Pin it, don't let it get under you.
Some fishermen uploaded a clip online showing what they now call their strangest catch of all time.
Easy, keep her steady. Look at those fins, they're moving.
Oh gosh, she's waking up.
Hold the net, hold it. Back!
She's on the deck. Take the side. There she goes.
It's gone, just like that.
When they pulled the net up, the creature's entire body glowed. Soft at first, then brighter, almost like it was charging itself. And despite being tangled, it was unbelievably strong, thrashing with a force none of the men had ever felt before. Even after releasing it, the glow lingered on the deck like a fading imprint. The fishermen say they still think about it, the strength, the light, and the unsettling feeling that it recognized them. Some believe they encountered a species of deep-sea being that only rises during specific lunar cycles. Others think it wasn't a sea creature at all, but something that doesn't fit in any category we understand. But this next catch takes the mystery even further. Another group of fishermen shared footage of something they're still struggling to name.
Hold it, keep it that tight.
Just break it, watch your tail.
Whoa, bite!
Ah, get it off!
He's got him. Hold it back.
It's biting me!
Hang on. Pull.
Hook the tail! Hook the tail!
It wasn't glowing, but it was solid, stiff, and unbelievably powerful. When they tried to lift it onto the boat, the creature tensed up, like its muscles were made of coiled steel, and with one violent twist, it tore itself free and slipped back into the water. In this next clip, another group of fishermen recorded a catch that shook even the bravest men on board. They pulled their net up, expecting the usual: fish, crabs, maybe debris. But what came thrashing out of the water was nothing anyone could prepare for.
Easy, keep right, watch the tail.
God, she's slick. Grab higher.
She's looking right at me, man. Hold it.
Holy, she's strong.
Don't let go.
I'm trying. Watch your hand.
She's twisted.
No, look out.
Jesus.
Gone.
The creature's skin was slick like oil, its movements sharp and violent, slipping through their grip every time they tried to steady the net. It twisted, hissed, and fought with a strength far beyond its size until it tore itself free and plunged back into the sea. Since then, the fishermen insist they caught a siren. Its shape, its reactions, even the sound it made before escaping. But take a closer look for yourself. What do you see? This next clip pushes things to a whole new level. Here, fishermen captured footage of creatures so unexplained that viewers still argue about what they truly are. Watch closely.
Keep the light on it. Keep it on it.
It's coming up on the rail!
Back up. Oh, there's another one.
Put it on the deck!
Get the gap.
It's over!
Holy, back.
It's on the boat!
The skin tone alone doesn't match anything known. Their eyes were unnervingly large, their teeth razor-sharp, and their lower bodies were unmistakably fish-like, but not like any fish from this world. And the speed they moved within the water, far beyond what any human or animal should be capable of. Now be honest, if something like this suddenly rose out of the water beside your boat, staring right at you, what would you do? In this next clip, a group of fishermen found themselves fighting two battles at once, one against the raging storm, and the other against something far more unsettling.
Get back. Push it off. He's on the rail. Hit it.
Go!
Hold tight. Where did you see it? I don't see it.
Hold on!
Some say it was warning them, signaling that something else was coming with the storm, something even more dangerous. Others believe sirens can sense shifts in the ocean, and this one might have been trying to escape the same threat the fishermen were fleeing from. Whatever the case, the men didn't wait around to find out. They rerouted, turned back toward land, and according to them, the ocean suddenly went silent. almost too silent. So was the creature trying to attack them or save them. You decide. Speaking of creatures with unexpected intentions, this next clip raises even more questions. Another group of fishermen found themselves wrestling with something that looked small, almost harmless, until they actually tried to catch it.
Oh, come on, it's stuck. Got it. Jesus, heavy. What the hell is that? Keep it coming. Keep it. Oh, hold it. It's moving. Grab the net. I got it tied off. It's gonna tear out.
The creature was unbelievably heavy for its size, slipping through their grip like wet stone. Every time they thought they had it, it shot into another corner of the boat as if it already memorized every escape route. Some ocean researchers say this is typical of deep-sea beings. Many of them evolve dense, compact bodies to withstand crushing pressure miles beneath the surface. Others claim tiny sea creatures are often the most dangerous, citing legends of shoal mimics, beings that disguise themselves as juvenile fish but carry the strength of something much older. There's even a rumor that certain ancient ocean species grow smaller, not larger, with age, becoming more compact and more intelligent as the years pass. If that's true, this creature may not have been young at all. It might have been old. Now this next clip is one that still leaves viewers arguing non-stop, because no one can confidently say what they're looking at. But I'll let you see and decide for yourself. At first glance, it looks like two mermaids tangled together, but the way they moved had people wondering if this was something else entirely. Some viewers think this was a mating ritual, something rarely caught on camera. Others believe it was two sirens fighting over territory. Because according to old folktales, sirens become extremely territorial during breeding season. And then there's the last group, the ones who believe these aren't mermaids or sirens at all, but a different species, one that usually stays far below the surface and only comes up when disturbed. So what do you think? A fight, a ritual, or a species we haven't identified yet? This next one feels like a full-on warning from the ocean itself. A group of friends took their buddy's new boat out for a simple fishing trip. Nothing serious, just fun on the water. But then they saw something far off, silhouettes gliding across the surface. At first, they laughed it off, thinking they were dolphins. But the closer those shapes came, the clearer it became. These weren't dolphins, not even close.
They're catching up! Go!
Within seconds, the creatures charged at the boat. Fast, coordinated, and way too intelligent. The friends floored the engine, waves crashing behind them as the creatures kept up effortlessly. One even lunged toward the man holding the camera, and the recording cuts off right as it reaches the boat. No one knows what happened after that moment. But the fact that this footage made it online tells you one thing. Either the men survived, or someone else found their camera. Either way, the mystery remains. This next fisherman encounter didn't end the way anyone hoped. These men had been at sea for decades, but nothing prepared them for what they hauled up that day. The net felt heavier than usual. Too heavy, like something deep and ancient was fighting back from below. And once they finally dragged it to the surface, the creature exploded into a violent frenzy, thrashing with a strength no ordinary sea animal should have.
Grab the tail!
I'm trying. She's slick.
Holy, look at its eyes! Keep her down!
It's too strong.
Ready? On three.
Oh.
1, 2.
Oh, God.
The men were determined to keep it, yelling over the chaos, refusing to let their rare find escape. But determination wasn't enough. One slip, one pull too strong, and one of the fishermen toppled straight into the water. Now, before you watch this next clip, picture the tension of hauling up a net you know shouldn't feel alive. Yet it does. The fishermen were out on calm waters when their net snagged onto something unusual, something that resisted, as if it understood it was being captured.
Come on, pull! Pull!
Trying to stuck us.
What the hell is that?
Holy, grab the net. Move it, hold it down. God is screaming.
Tie it off, tie it off!
The moment it broke the surface, the creature let out a scream so sharp. It wasn't human. It wasn't animal. It was something in between. It's said that creatures that scream when exposed to air have often been linked to folktales about omens, warnings that fishermen in ancient times took very seriously. Some even believed that when a creature cries like that, it's calling out to other unseen beings below. So what exactly did they pull out that day? In this next video, a man was standing alone by the shoreline, letting the sound of the waves clear his head, when something beneath the surface kept trying to get his attention. Watch this. He described the creature as beautiful, not in a fairy tale way, but in a way that felt ancient, almost sacred. He said her smile was unlike anything he'd ever seen, warm, inviting, and strangely human. But their moment didn't last. She stayed just long enough to look at him, like she was studying his face, before slipping back into the deep. The man stayed there for nearly an hour, hoping she'd return, but she didn't. And rumors say mermaids never reveal themselves twice to the same human, unless that human has a role to play in their world. Others believe an encounter like this marks you, and sooner or later, you'll see her again, whether you're ready or not. Now, this next clip drops us straight into chaos. Some fishermen were on board struggling with a creature that looked like the perfect combination of fish and human. Scales like armor, eyes too aware to be just an animal.
Hold it, hold it!
Come on, look at that.
Jesus! That's not a fish.
Put it down.
Easy! Watch your
Oh
hands!
my God, look at the eyes.
It's breathing!
It's breathing.
According to the men, they had been wrestling with it for almost 30 minutes when the sky suddenly darkened and a heavy storm rolled in out of nowhere. Waves pounded the boat, lightning flashed, and half the crew had to abandon the struggle just to keep the boat from capsizing. With fewer hands holding it down, the creature twisted, slipped free of the net, and vanished back into the ocean with a final, echoing cry. Some say the storm wasn't a coincidence, that creatures like this can summon the sea itself when threatened. Others believe it was a warning, that the fishermen weren't supposed to catch that thing, and the ocean simply came to take back what belonged to it. Either way, the men say they've never seen the weather turn that fast, before or after that day. Now, what you're about to see in this next video has sparked one of the biggest debates online. Some people swear it's an alien, others insist it's a cryptid, and a surprising number believe this is the closest we've ever been to filming a real mermaid. Watch closely. The way these beings hovered at the surface surprised everyone. They weren't violent. They didn't charge at the fishermen. They didn't even flinch. They simply floated there, staring. Their eyes were wide, unblinking, and unsettlingly human, almost as if they were studying the men instead of the other way around. And some people believe that's exactly what was happening. Rumors say merfolk appear like this only when they're scouting, when they're trying to understand who has entered their territory. But you decide, were these beings curious, or were they warning the fishermen to leave? This next encounter was the complete opposite of calm. No gentle floating, no quiet staring. This one seemed determined to give the fishermen a memory they'd never forget. Some fishermen were out on the water, still hoping to pull in a bigger catch before heading home, when their peaceful morning suddenly shifted into a nightmare. Watch carefully.
Mate, it's snagged on something. What the hell is that? Jesus Christ! See that? It's gone. It's gone.
The creature shot out of the water with unbelievable speed. its face twisted in something between rage and agony. It let out a scream so loud the men said they felt it in their chests. And just as quickly as it appeared, it hurled itself back into the ocean, almost like its only purpose was to terrify them before vanishing. Whatever the truth is, one thing is clear. That creature didn't want to be touched, and it wanted to make sure no one forgot what lives out there beneath the waves. In this next footage, another group of fishermen ended up capturing something or bigger, something they clearly weren't prepared for.
Hold it! He's coming up! Boom!
Watch your tail!
Get the gap in! Now!
God, it's strong!
Easy, she's looking! Don't let go!
If you look closely, the creature keeps thrashing across the deck, slamming its arms on the wooden boards like it's trying to get its balance, or trying to warn the men to let it go. And then there's the most disturbing part, when one of the fins attached to its hand suddenly tears off. It hits the floor, separated, yet somehow it's still moving. No one knows how that day ended for the crew. There's no follow-up footage, no statements, nothing. But the clip sparked all kinds of theories. Some say the detached fin looked like a parasitic limb, something that could survive on its own. Others believe the fin wasn't a fin at all, but a sensory organ, still trying to feel its surroundings even after being ripped away. And the strangest rumor? That the creature wasn't actually fighting to escape, but fighting to keep that limb attached, as if losing it meant something far worse. In this next video, a local fisherman pulls something out of the water, and the moment it lands on his boat, it goes completely still. No thrashing, no screaming, nothing.
In God's name. Still breathing.
The creature's colors are unlike anything he's ever seen. Soft, shifting tones sliding across its skin like light passing through water. And the way it calmly lies, almost resting, leaves him unsure whether it's exhausted or simply trusting. After observing it for a moment, how peaceful it looked, how strangely familiar yet not, he eventually lifts it back into the river. The instant it touches the water, it moves again, disappearing beneath the surface without a trace. Some viewers believe the creature wasn't dying. It was playing dead, a natural defense. Others say it recognized he wasn't a threat, and a few think it was intelligent enough to shut down its body on purpose, to convince him to release it. Whatever the truth is, this clip leaves more questions than answers. The following clip shows a creature lying helpless on a quiet stretch of beach, its upper body unmistakably human, but its lower half covered in shimmering scales, like a full-grown fish. Watch.
Comme ni ngeen ko mën gisee dafa daal di mel ni sirène bu échoué wu ci géej gi. Nappkat yi nag yi fa nekkoon daat koy gis daat koy bëgg tekki maanaam takkoon.
What truly sparked debate online wasn't the creature itself, but the connection people made. Many viewers immediately linked this sighting to Mami Wata, the powerful water spirit deeply rooted in Western, Eastern, and Southern African folklore. According to legend, Mami Wata appears in different forms, sometimes fully human, sometimes fully mermaid, and sometimes as a hybrid just like this. She's said to lure people with beauty, grant wealth, or bring misfortune depending on how she's approached. So when people saw this clip, a lot of them wondered, Was this one of Mami Wata's children? A servant? Or was this creature simply stranded on land after a violent storm? What do you think? On another beach, this time farther down the coastline, an unsuspecting young couple came across a siren mermaid lying almost lifeless on the sand. At first, the scene looked peaceful, until they moved closer. Watch this. Even though this one appeared weak, viewers pointed out how dangerous siren mermaids are known to be. Legends describe them as ocean predators with hypnotic voices strong enough to lure boats off course and claws sharp enough to sink them. Some say sirens only act helpless when they're luring their next victim, pretending to be harmless until someone touches them. So when the couple approached, people online argued they were lucky, very lucky. Because if this siren had even a little more strength, this clip might have ended very differently. Out on a quiet stretch of ocean, a group of fishermen hauled in their net, only to freeze in shock at what they'd caught.
Keep the line tight!
It's twisting. Watch the tail.
Pin it, don't let it get under you. Hang on. Don't listen, just hold her.
One of the men, frustrated and fearful, tried to hit it with a knife, thinking it might be the only way to subdue the creature. But that wasn't effective. Its skin was unnaturally tough, as if built to survive attacks far stronger than human weapons. But his cruelty toward a being they barely understand sparked outrage online, with viewers debating whether humans have the right to treat these ocean mysteries this way. In this next clip, a local farmer walking along the shore with his net captured something unbelievable on camera. Some viewers swear this proves mermaids can give birth to large numbers of offspring at once, while others insist it's staged or fake. Some say it's a natural phenomenon. Others hint at folklore coming to life. Which side do you lean toward? Ancient myth or modern hoax? Either way, the ocean isn't finished surprising us, and perhaps it never will be.